Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV and Abby Reviews. We are here to give you the last two episodes of Love is Blind Season 4. That is all the I do's and I don'ts in this non-live reunion.
I'm sorry, that tickled me. Not the non-live reunion, Jesus.
And I'm mad at Vanessa getting on
Listen,
Twitter talking about we broke the internet. Everybody know you was trying to get Jackie and them there, and Jackie said no, y'all ain't about to drag me. I'm gonna do a little call in. So save it, Vanessa.
I don't think that was it. I think too many people tried to get on live at one time and they crashed the system. It happened.
Really?
Mhm.
Netflix has done plenty of lives.
No, they haven't. They don't do live stuff. They'll never do live stuff.
They did what is his name? Chris Rock was live and somebody else was live. I watched on Netflix.
I've never seen anything live on Netflix ever.
Well, maybe it was comedy shows. Maybe it was just comedy and that's different. Hey everybody in the chat. Okay, you right, Abby, because she had on a different outfit when she interviewed the child. So
Yeah.
okay, maybe they
Jackie won't never gonna show her face
maybe
after
they
she
were
showed
trying
her ass.
to get there.
And what was the slur he called her that we supposed to be mad about?
Well, let's just jump into it. We ain't gotta go in order.
So don't, because they didn't go in water, so
They
it doesn't
didn't.
matter.
Marshall said, remember the night when he left because she said he wasn't aggressive enough. They were having an argument. Within the argument,
He said she had a strong jaw.
he said she had a strong jaw and he was calling her soft and she was saying things to him making it seem like he was gay and he was like, oh well, your jaw looks strong, so
You weren't a man, were you?
right, you wasn't a man. And so she got offended.
Where's the slur?
It wasn't a slur, but she really didn't use a slur in her text messages, but she was insinuating that he was gay, calling him sweet, calling him a teapot. Though I don't understand the teapot reference, but I've heard people.
Short S out. Here's his handle. Here's his spout. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I don't get that one. But it seemed to be that's what it was. She was calling him gay. He said you look like a man.
I would like them both to know that words mean things. And at no point in any of you niggas' conversation was a slur used. So therefore, shut up.
That's, I mean, we don't know what was said in that house.
I'm sure he ain't holler out, she a tranny.
I don't think he said that either.
I don't think he said that.
I think she would have hollered something like that out before he would.
Very much so. Very much so.
But that's what was said. Is that the little one?
That's my daughter Goofy behind. Hold on.
Okay. So let's get back in order here. Let's start with the I do's and I don'ts.
Okay.
Let's get the people we don't really care about out the way. And the people who I ain't even got their pictures. So let's go ahead and talk about Kwame and I don't forgot her name. Who did he
Chelsea.
marry? Chelsea. Okay. Kwame and Chelsea.
Them was the main ones we wasn't sure wasn't gonna get married or not.
I knew Kwame was gonna say no. I just knew it. And then I was like, oh, he said yes. Let's see if they still together by this reunion. I would have swore up and down they would not have still been together by this reunion. Surprise, surprise.
The editing for dramatization makes things look like it's not what it actually is.
Mm-hmm. And I love their apartment. I like those two little pink chairs, and I like that panoramic view of the city. I said, this is nice.
Mm-hmm. And he's still sleeping on the sofa. Talking about he wake up before she does so he can go jump in the bed.
Let me tell you something. Before we got rid of the sofa that was upstairs in my office bonus room area. It's this sofa that my husband, as soon as he touch it, he fall asleep. He loved that couch. He loved that sofa so much. He refused to take it to the curb and throw it out after we got a new one. He put it outside on the patio because he's like, whenever I sit outside, I might want to sit out here. I'm like, it's not an outdoor sofa. So it has been rained on, snowed on, grass cut, blown all over it. He still will not take that sofa to the curb. That's how much he loved that couch and used to nap on that couch.
You're going to have to call the 1-800 junk people and come get it one day.
I just let it sit out there. I don't sit on it. I don't care. When it get hot, sometimes he go out there, he sit on his favorite sofa. That's how much he loved that couch. So I understand a man napping on a couch.
Kwame was under the impression that we cared. Okay, wonderful for him. Child,
a Twitter space.
We do not know.
Right, I don't know what Kwame would want to reveal. I mean, you said I do. That was the only thing I had up in the air. The only thing I found interesting is he explained that his first name is Alex, but he likes to go by Kwame. And because, you know, they were asking him a question about why did you say your name was Alex at first when it's Kwame, and Alex is really his first name. And
but it's Alex something because it's that long African name.
Yes.
Okay.
And he said he didn't want people to judge him as, oh, that's a black man if he introduced himself as Kwame, but
I'm sorry, excuse me? Okay. Don't even make no goddamn. Okay.
He said it in much better words than what I'm saying it, but that's pretty much
so Alex sounds less ethnic than Kwame.
If somebody comes to you in a pod and say, I'm Kwame, you're going to be like, okay, he's black or African. But if somebody says, hey, I'm Alex, I might not know.
Exactly.
So that's why he said he wanted to use Alex.
Chelsea signed the lease for the apartment 2 days before the wedding. So he was definitely...
People break leases all the time. People break leases all the time.
That's why the couple from the last season wasn't living together after they got married, because they still had time. Both of them didn't want to break their leases.
2 years later, I ain't never heard of no 2-year lease. They still ain't living together when they did that whole 2 year later after the altar special.
It wasn't 2 years later.
It was long enough for a lease to not have been renewed.
I think their lease was coming up for renewal when they filmed the reunion. Okay. Can you unroll your eyes? Don't do this.
I don't even care. Matter of fact, that's the one couple I don't want to live together because we fear for her. I still don't trust that man she married.
You do give off serial killer vibes.
So please, I would sign every lease every time it came around. But anyway, I done forgot the point. I don't care about you. Right? I don't care about Kwame and Chelsea.
Okay, we don't care.
It seemed real. I love the apartment. It looks really nice. He left Portland, his home, to move to Seattle. So good luck. Let's talk about somebody that I didn't believe in, but now I'm a believer. Bliss. Damn it, I'm forgetting everybody's name. Zach.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think Bliss would say yes. Number one, I love this dress. I didn't think she would say yes, but she did. I don't know. I just, I'm funny. I'm funny about the whole, you was with Irina and now you're around here with me. But that's just me. But she said yes, and I'm now a believer, and I really like them. I like their segment. I see their quirks and the things they have in common. And
I told you they're weird matches. I told you.
And I hate that they made us listen to him sing again. I was over that. I said not again.
But yes, for lawyer Zach showing up for his client on the panel, because what you're not gonna do is be talking to him crazy. Get yourself together. You're not gonna keep going at him like it's all his fault because he said
we're not gonna pretend like Micah was gonna get up there and say I do anyway. I already tweeted that Micah said that whole statement so she could play victim. She wanted him to go first so she could play victim, like she was really gonna say I do. I don't feel no type of ways for Micah. And I'm happy Zach got Irina together because they were getting ready to let Irina all up off the hook.
Right.
Zach got everybody together, which I'm happy for that.
Listen, Zach said, point of order. Here's what we're not going to do. Here's what we're not on today, not in my presence.
His hair was better. I noticed when they did that little filming in the house, I liked Zach with the longer hair. I thought he didn't look as creepy with the longer hair. Maybe because it covered his eyes a little bit. He was like, oh, he handsome right here with the longer hair. I liked it. But you know. But you know, they allow. Let's talk about Vanessa real quick since we're about to talk about Irina and Micah. I felt like Vanessa was way harder on the men than she was with the women. Oh, you meant Kwame's hair. Somebody said on the Twitter that he had one of them rejuvenations of the hairline. Is that what it's called?
Sure they just put a little spray on it so it was fuller. A little Beijing never hurt nobody.
I ain't gonna tell nobody business, but okay.
I'm saying, as long as you don't start sweating it all out,
as long as you don't jump in that pool, you good. That's it.
Let it not be said. So, in regards
what did you think of
Vanessa, I'm gonna stand up for all the women, regardless of how bad or inappropriate their behavior was. And you want to give all this fever to the men, knowing this girl was batshit crazy and showed her whole ass. Somebody said it's because she the second wife, and so that's why she's so gung-ho for the second relationship or the second time around, or the second person, because she's Nick's second wife. And so I don't know.
Now, see, I don't know, because until you just reminded me, I forgot all about Jessica Simpson.
First of all, I stand for Jessica Simpson and her sunglasses line and her shoes.
I have to like it was Nick's first wife. Like, until you mentioned it, I'm never.
No, because they TV show funny to me because that girl's an idiot.
No, I'm saying I like Jessica Simpson, but when I think of Nick Lachey and Vanessa, I'm not going, oh, she the second wife. Like, until you mentioned it, I'm like, oh,
you don't think that, but clearly she does.
Oh, well, that's her insecurity.
I'm right, because he just ain't got no kids, no nothing.
Right, that was a clean break. The only thing he was missing was them billions. Jessica kept them to herself.
But no, that's softball. I fast forward. I don't even know what she said to Jackie and what is the child name? Joshua?
She really didn't say nothing to them. She allowed them to get up here and speak foolishness. Really, she just asked questions and allowed them to say whatever the hell they had to say. She had no pushback for Jackie and Josh. None.
And apparently, I heard that Joshua was dating somebody else in the past the whole time and gave them the same ultimatum that he gave to Jackie. She chose him and they got engaged. They just didn't get married. So
I believe it. Look, Jackie likes toxic relationships full of foolishness, clownery. She likes to argue, fuss, and fight. She got the perfect partner for that. So, good luck with Josh. But I didn't like how Vanessa let her outright lie in this segment. Because how are you going to say you broke up with Marshall before the dress fitting. But when he comes home to confront you about the dress fitting, you're talking about, oh, I met with Josh and I had feelings for Josh. And so if you were already broke up with this man, why are you having this conversation?
Because when you lie, you
You
got to make
see
up other lies to support
it.
the first lie. And sometimes, if you're not a good enough liar, you'll lose track of what lie you told, especially when you're really being recorded while you lie. Mm.
And this why she said she didn't give back the ring. And I don't believe it. But this is why Vanessa was just letting her talk and lie. She said she heard Marshall was dating somebody else and he wanted to stay on the show. So he was going to use her ring to propose to somebody else so he could stay on the show. That's why she didn't get a ring back. Girl, just say you need a security deposit for your rent or something. Don't tell that lie. Nobody believes that.
He went on a date. A singular one.
A single, I don't believe that's the reason at all.
I don't think that's the reason he asked for the ring back either.
And why Netflix ain't asked for the ring back, and why we ain't hit up Judge Judy? Judge Judy would have got the ring back.
Exactly. That is a gift based upon a transaction.
Right.
And you, in your infinite wisdom, is the one who broke the contract that ring represented. Give it back.
Mm-hmm.
Give it back. It'd have been one thing if he cheated on you and you found out you ran crying. Then keep the ring, because that is the spoils of war. That's what he get. However, you decided, Miss Ma'am,
To end
that your toxic ass, instead of having emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, good man be the husband that he is walking in his rightful calling as to be to you, that's not what you wanted. You wanted Joshua with a joker.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm not gonna call that boy a douchebag because he could probably hear me with them ears, but that's what you decided you wanted. So, as a woman of honor, as a woman like this, because you know that nigga ain't never gonna give you a ring. So I guess that's why you ain't get it back.
That's gonna be her next ring, I guess. She said, "Oh, we'll just use this one for when you ready."
First of all, Joshua ain't finna get her no ring.
I want to know why Vanessa didn't say Netflix bought these rings. You're giving it back. Like she just let her spew whatever she wanted to say, and okay. And the question I would have wanted to know the answer to: if you had no faults in the dissolution of this relationship, why aren't you sitting on this couch explaining, speaking up for yourself? Why are we on Zoom if you felt like you had no wrongs in this?
Cause she's a liar. She's a big fat liar. And if she had to sit on the sofa in front of that boy and try to fix her mouth to lie, he was gonna call her ass out on it. And she ain't want that. She ain't want the confrontation where she get called out on her bullshit. So therefore, she did not come.
She
But that
really
would have
thought
been the
that people
question.
thought that was gonna be on her side with this one. No, daughter, we see you for your work.
I don't think anybody would have been on her side.
Nobody was on her side.
Just like nobody was on Micah or Irana's side.
Again, about Miss Irena, you can't be facially challenged and ugly on the inside. You must pick a struggle. Pick which one you gonna do.
Did you see? Did you see how when Vanessa asked her that first question, she was like, "This is hard for me," and the audience went boo, and she fixed her face real quick, like she stopped them fake tears real quick. I said, "Girl, you can't even get your acting together."
She was getting death threats, so that's why she didn't come.
Who was trying to kill Jackie? Don't nobody give a damn about this show that much to be trying to
Now,
kill.
I'm not saying that she didn't get some DMs on her Instagram saying, "Why don't you just die and just go away?" Because people are ugly and rude like that and have no chill. But I don't think anybody was like, "Bitch, I'm coming to your address at 123 Stupid Hoe Lane in Calcutta, Georgia, 22435, and was outside her house with a picture of her house. Talk about I'm gonna get you, bitch. I know I did that. Go sit down. Go sit down.
Nobody gives a damn that much to be sending
don't.
Jackie death threats.
We barely care enough to watch this live, not live, fucking reunion.
It was definitely not live.
Was not.
And sad part, Netflix, sad part, I was getting ready to watch the shit live, and to Kamisha was like, the shit ain't live. And I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-mm. First of all, I thought it was happening on Saturday. Let me start there because I was discombobulated. So I was like, well, let me go and watch this shit. And they was like, no, it's tomorrow, Sunday. I said, oh. And then I stopped caring and I forgot until I went on TikTok and all the people was upset because they couldn't watch the live.
I was going to watch it because Sunday is when I actually watched the wedding episode.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, since I'm already here.
Oh, no. I watched the wedding
couple of hours, let me watch
and then I watched Ready to Love Saturday morning before.
And that was a fast forward too. I let's not get off topic. Let's not do that because we'll
Ain't
go.
Much topic to get on. Bert and Tiffany. I'm still mad they didn't wake that girl up. I'm still mad about that.
It's the joke.
Why didn't you wake her up?
And Vanessa, your joke fell flat. Talking about, oh, we got the footage of y'all getting it on, and you show that old footage of her sleep. I was like, that wasn't funny, Vanessa.
It wasn't. It was not.
I really don't have anything bad to say about Brett and Tiffany. I 100% believe in their love.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like, if they were to
I ran into Cameron and Lauren's TikTok the other day.
They were?
Lauren and Cameron from the first season.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into their TikTok channel the other day. I said, oh, look at them. Cameron looked good. We can tell he's been with a black woman because his swag has leveled up about 6 levels. I said, oh,
that man.
Okay.
I told Lauren a couple of years ago, don't ever let go of him because it's gonna be another black woman to scoop him up. He looks real good.
Because he looked good.
Real good. I don't see a nerd nowhere.
Cameron, you like your girl BBW? I like a redhead now. I like me a ginger. His swag. I said, okay, sir.
Yeah, she definitely got him right together. Very handsome couple. I like them. But
I like Brett and Tiffany. They are wonderful.
I like their apartment.
Yes, I like their apartment. I hope they have beautiful black babies and all those good things.
Like, there's someone who I think will be like season 1. Like, I don't see a divorce for them anytime soon. And I'm really happy about it. And I hope they can do like a spinoff because I wouldn't mind catching up with them every year. Like, just seeing what they do.
Right. I would love the good couples. Like
to go on a vacation.
Lauren and Cameron and Tiffany and Brett. Did we have a good couple last season?
Brennan and the plus size girl who wasn't really plus size.
Right. I don't really like them. But okay, sure, them too.
But they're still together. And then you got to throw Barnett and Amber out there since they still
I don't want Barnett and Amber anywhere near us.
They're gonna bring the drama and the comedy.
I don't want it. Thanks. Appreciate it. Y'all put that on a different show. Put that on the Also Rans. We don't want that. We don't want that.
At least pitch
because Barnett is stuck in the same trap that Cornelius got stuck in with Camille, and he would have to gnaw his foot off in order to get away from him. So he just stuck. Sorry.
Well, he like it. They like it. I love
it. He going along with it because he know he's stuck. Okay, he values his life, and he knows Amber would end it, and he be dead. She gonna kill that fool. He can't get away.
How you gonna kill somebody that paid off all your student loans? I would be with them forever. You pay off my student loans.
Listen, I'm trying to get the president to go ahead and get that approved. So my student
whatever. I don't know what he waiting on.
The Supreme Court.
because they done sent me a little notice. They done sold the student loans to somebody else. And I'm like, I don't care who you sell them to. I'm not paying it.
Right.
I'm waiting on my
I'm waiting. I done filled out the little thing for the forgiveness. They said I would be approved. I'm just waiting for the final whoop and boom to come through. Come on in.
Go ahead and approve it because I ain't paying. Let me shut up.
You don't have to, because if you expect this $10,000 out of me, y'all sadly mistaken.
I owe way more than the 10,000, but I'm looking for all of it to be forgiven.
Come get this. Come pay off this $10,000 for this degree that I did not complete. Thank you.
Go ahead and go back and finish it.
Can you listen? My friend already said he doesn't understand why I didn't complete it, because I like to argue all the time, so I would make a great attorney. Don't do that.
I love that she changed her dress. I love this simple, elegant dress on Tiffany. And how about the real
Maybe that's the same dress. What you
of
mean?
the wedding right here? The real hero who completely changed this man's pants in an hour.
Come on, Miss Lady.
Cause she cut off the whole backside of his pants because they were so big to tailor it. Cause I was wondering, that's what the little preview was about. He's like, I shouldn't have to go through something on this day. And I'm like, what could they possibly be going through?
His pants weren't.
He's very particular about his clothing.
Well, he's a clothing designer, so I expect no less.
Oh, I thought he was a shoe designer, but it's
designer.
the same.
Patata. Same difference.
But that gave me a little bit of excitement for today.
I had fast forward. I missed that whole thing.
Oh, I did. They were the only.
I fast forward past everybody's pre-stuff to get to the IDs, except for the one part where Chelsea and the sister had their little moment, because I was looking at the sister's dress, because that orange dress was.
That orange was gorgeous. Those two, Tiffany and Brent, were the two I actually watched the whole segment. Everybody else, I did the same. Fast forward to you saying yes or no. What are you saying here? But let's look at this one right here. What did you think about the dramatics of this scene?
That's how I would have done it. If the nigga say no to me at the altar, I'm gonna run off dramatically. That's the whole point.
Do you see what her best friend said? She said, honestly, that's how I wanted it to go.
I told you Shelby wasn't shit.
Mm-hmm.
I told y'all that friend wasn't shit. She look at her. Look at her.
And she laughing. And they said this the friend who booty he rubbed on.
He ain't rub on nobody's booty. He explained it. He did not rub on that girl's booty.
I don't know. When I'm walking past somebody, I want to say, excuse me. I don't reach for the ass. I kind of reach for the shoulder like, oh, excuse me. I ain't reaching all down here like, oh, excuse me.
It was more like the middle of her back. It was not her ass. And he was very clear, and so was the video. Yeah, you just wanted to be something. That is not. Michael was not grinning when she ran. I would have been dramatic as fuck. I probably would have hit him with the fucking flowers and some more. Ran off. I would have done all of those things. I'd have been dramatic as hell. Oh, you meant Micah's friend was grinning? She was, because she's a hateful bitch.
Yeah, this one. She laughed through the whole
her
thing.
friend to be miserable and alone.
She laughed the entire time. Nobody went to go check on her. Oh, you in the comments?
What do one got to do? We don't, child. Oh, y'all want to make a mountain out of
Ivy. Don't yell at me. The brother.
When his pants was, he was having an issue, and Brett started hollering. His brother was like, "What the hell? Don't yell at me! Hell, I can't fix them damn pants. What you yelling at me for? What you yelling at me for?"
That was they needed some entertainment in that segment, because I really liked them. I love their vows. Like, they were the only ones who didn't sound like they were rehearsing. Like, it felt from the heart.
Authentic.
I'm just on the fence with Kwame and
What's the fence to be on? They married. She
they.
done met the mama. It's over. Happily ever after.
I don't know. I'm gonna wait till they do a little follow up special. You know they're gonna.
Follow up for what? What the fuck we following up for?
They always do a follow up. A year later, it'll be somebody's birthday, or it'll be
As
all.
long as it's not like that Juliana and that boy where he brought that other girl to the
Yes,
party.
it's always like that.
Because when I say I wanted to deck that motherfucker, and the child couldn't have been me. Juliana is better than me. Because that whole Juliana
That's
was the
Giannia.
whatever her name. You know who I'm talking about. That heifer. I would take that champagne bottle and busted him and that girl upside the head. Assault for both of you. Concussed. Absolutely. And happily went to jail.
But they weren't together.
They were together. He didn't break up with her until the end of that party. Where he set her down in there and then they broke up.
They said Kwame don't got a mama. Lord have mercy.
Nah, he ain't got no mama. What you mean he ain't got no mama? That man clearly has a mama.
But does she have the last name?
Nah, Kwame ain't got no mama. I'm done, y'all. Shit. Not Kwame. I'm stunned. Not Kwame ain't got no mama. Well, how he get here if he ain't got no mama? Riddle me that, Batman. How did he get here if he ain't got no mama?
I want to see the reunion. The mother needs to be on the little reunion, or the
That mama might not never be on. Because some people just ain't for the TV shit, and they don't give a damn about none of that, and they not finna do none of that. So you can want it to happen, but that don't mean his mama is gonna be obliged to do it.
You right, because I wouldn't do it either. Don't put me on this show acting a fool.
Well, he didn't really act a fool.
I'm talking about me. Because I'm probably gonna act a fool. We're not doing this. We're not doing no 2-week weddings. No, sir, not over here.
Oh no, that was a dramatic reenactment. She wasn't on no phone. She was not on the phone.
She was not on the phone, but they did clarify they did not hire an actress to play his sister, though I never thought the sister.
That never crossed my mind.
Mm-mm.
He said him and Chelsea are having a traditional Guyanan wedding next year with his. Well, that is wonderful.
That would be nice.
That would be beautiful. I hope they get some footage and film of it and send it in for a little package for us to see. I think that would be beautiful.
That's gonna be because it's always a year later. Someone has an event and everyone comes together and they do.
Maybe that's the event.
That's gonna be the event.
Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Oh. Don't invite Jackie or Joshua. Thank you.
Please don't. We don't. Matter of fact, you're not allowed back on the show. And don't bring Irina back. They're not allowed on the show.
Invite Marshall and his new wife.
Marshall needs to take it slow, but I hope he has a new girlfriend by next year. Matter of fact, Marshall had my favorite outfit. I love that all one color suit thing he had on.
Mm-hmm. He looked good.
He looked good.
And now I follow him on the TikTok. Him and Brett be on the TikToks all the time. Tickled. I'll be watching it.
Send me their TikTok names.
Oh, I don't even know if Brett is on TikTok, but I know Marshall is because I'll be following him. Hold on, let me.
Oh, they said, do we think they're going to even make it to the God?
Why wouldn't they make it? Why wouldn't they make it?
I'm gonna wait.
They got as much as chance as anybody else.
They sure do. But I don't know. Look, it's something about Chelsea that he likes, and I agree with you. They did use all the footage of their drama, and they didn't really show us a lot of the happy. They need an invite. So we ain't believing it till we see it. It's pretty much what the chat is saying. You on the mute, Abby, because I can't hear nothing you saying.
I was, because I went to TikTok and I didn't want the sound to. But I took a picture of his page and I'll send it to you so you can go
Okay.
follow him on TikToks.
I will. What else happened that we need to discuss? Because I feel like ain't nothing else really happened.
Micah tried to play victim. Irina
And
tried to
yes,
play
and that's
victim, and both of them failed miserably.
and Zach had
And I feel bad for Micah because she has 8 shit friends. That's
that should have been the real question.
daughter. Is it a case of birds of a feather flock together and y'all all a bunch of miserable bitter bitches and that's how y'all all single in that circle, or are you got haters in the camp?
Oh, that was a thing when they said the break. He couldn't see Micah as a mother, and that's why he
Me either, cause she my age. How is she gonna be somebody's mama?
Mike.
She looked my age. I'm sorry.
Well, you right on that.
She looks
I
like
would believe she's your age before I believe you're your age. Her and Irina.
Listen.
Look, we're not gonna act like they didn't show their whole ass, and we don't. No, you would not
be gonna do that
because we don't want little bullies running around the school bullying other people's kids.
Sure don't.
You have a lot of maturing to do, lady. You in the other one, and that hurt me to my core. You know how much I really want to be a mother. Okay, a lot of people really want to be a mother. That doesn't mean that they're ready for it.
Exactly.
And again, she just looking for any reason to play victim so we could overshadow all the bullshit you did at the beginning of the season.
Right, girl, we see you. And we see you for your works. And then we see how you acted with what's the baby name? With Zach. When you find like
now that was something when she said I knew I didn't want to be with him once the doors opened. And she said production made them go on the honeymoon or, you know, encourage them to at least go on the Mexico trip and fill it out. I knew production stepped in.
I wish production had stepped in. What would it really been a gag if they had did a redo and they did the first meeting again with Zach and it was Bliss's. That would have been a gag for me. Listen, not they gave this nigga a second chance because clearly this bitch wasn't the right answer. I would have appreciated that more, but that's just me because
they really could have cut all of that out. We didn't
have leave it in where he meets her and they clearly this ain't the right conclusion.
I've been waiting for somebody to open them doors and be like, nah, can't do it. Because I feel like that's honest.
Right. But my thing is, I don't want another issue like Shake and what's the Indian girl's name? Oh God.
Deep T.
Where he talk about stuff, can I lift you on my shoulders in a pool? Bitch, die. What do you mean?
You can lift anybody on your shoulder in the pool.
Not
everybody like to watch.
Not if you got a weak back, Shake. Davey said it happened. Listen, this is why I can't be watching Brazil and shit because you gotta watch it with the subtitles. What season was it? What season?
Yeah, because I just want to. Let us know.
Because I'll go back just to watch that episode.
Me too. I just want to see the episode.
I just want to see what happens
because that's real. It's real. You be like, no.
Right. I just want to see what happens. I just want to see.
Because we're not gonna act like love is truly blind. You love with your eyeballs too.
The last season, okay. Don't think I won't. When we get off here, I won't go right to my Netflix and go find it.
I gotta be episode 2 or 3, one of them beginning ones.
Right, it's in the beginning episodes. I'm gonna read the captions. And figure out which one it is.
I'm just gonna keep fast forward until I see somebody turn around, and I'm gonna rewind a little bit and then watch it.
Father God, I stretch my hands. Listen.
We is so messy.
We
just
are. I also
really
want to
big.
say that even though they proclaimed to have a plus size woman on the show, they did not. I would like a real fat person to
Who
be.
was the plus
I would
size
like
person?
from last season, Brennan's wife, who they said was plus size. I would like a real fat person to be
Because
on the
nobody
show.
was
I
plus
would like a
size.
fat man and a fat woman.
Yes. And don't make them be together.
Thank you. Even though I love a big man.
I do too. Me too. My husband is a thick man, so I ain't mad at it, but
Listen, the Q is 6'4", 320, I think, right now.
where does he live?
The Q, he lives here in North Carolina.
Okay, I'll make sure because somebody else was telling me about a 6'4" thick Q that lived in Florida. So I'm making sure.
Oh no, he doesn't know no idea.
I'm making sure people ain't
Listen, I'll send you his picture right now. I would hate to have to box that nigga. Listen, he don't even belong to me officially yet. So let me take that down a couple nights. Cause I don't get crazy about shit that don't belong to me. So let me just dial that back a couple of steps.
Yes, but I was just asking because I was like, oh, this description sounds familiar.
Yeah, but I've known him for years at this juncture. We've known each other for years. So we'll see.
So the roster is getting new spots.
There's just 2 on the roster currently, and I'm trying to decide who. It's the teacher and the Q. So we'll see what happens.
The teacher is hanging in there.
The teacher is hanging in there.
He get kicked off back on. He
circled the block himself. He said, he said, there's no way. No way I'm living without you. Oh God, I tickle myself sometimes, Jesus.
Okay, what else?
What else is happening? What else? That's all that would happen.
Next year is DC.
Right.
Somebody looking for love and want to experiment. They looking for people to get them pods in DC. I feel like DC might be a mess.
I feel like DC gonna be a mess as well because there's a bunch of messy people there, and I want a plus size season. I do.
I heard they wanted to do an all LGBT season.
That would be cute. That would be cute.
Excuse me. They want to do an all LGBT ultimatum season.
I hate that shit. I don't like it. It's just that is just the Caucasian version of put a ring on it, and it is horrible.
At least they make them live together and be without each other.
No. So you in a relationship with somebody and you trying to figure out where the rubber meets the road. So in your infinite wisdom, the best way to decide that is to let your significant other go live like they married to somebody else. The fuck sense does that make?
I completely agree. I don't believe in any of these concepts, but I feel like at least on the ultimatum, they're creating drama by making them live with somebody else.
Who needs that kind of drama in their lives?
People who want to be on TV and don't care. Because at the end of the day, that's all this is. People who want to be on TV.
Not come to DC, everybody gonna be high.
They gonna be high. It's legal in DC, or they just gonna do it anyway.
I believe it's legal. I think it might be legal in DC. It's not. I don't think it's legal here in North Carolina.
It makes no sense.
It's legal in Virginia because Virginia boo stay with the weed.
Okay.
And a pew pew in the seat. So
pew.
He stayed with the pew pew at the seat. Listen.
That must be a YouTube word you can't say.
Yeah,
Okay.
we try not to say that word because we
I'm
try
slowly learning all the words I need to
avoid
avoid saying to be creative with.
baby. Yeah, but the pew pew, he stayed with that. Like I went to visit, right? And so I had got a hotel and everything, and I had drove up there to see him, and he came to get me to take me to dinner. And I get in the car, and what do I see sitting on the seat? I said, "So you're not even gonna move it so I can hear
Move
you
it.
guys now?
You just want me to sit on it?
So you just want me to like? I don't understand." I said, "Ooh, I have a feeling." I said, "I have bad feelings about putting my fingerprints on this." So I politely scooted my sleeve down and
Not your sleeve.
not my prints, because I listen. I don't know what you do while I'm not here. Nah, I'm not knocking. However you listen, then how you? That's none of my business.
It's none of your business, and you don't want to be a part of it.
Exactly. I will refuse to be an accessory after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
So I very politely picked up the thing with my sleeve and set it down next to in the little thing on the console in between us. I said, "Can you like put it under your seat or what?" He's like, "No," and then he set it on his hip while he was driving. He's like, "It's legal."
And if something pop off, you ain't got time to be reaching all up under the seat.
I guess. I hope you don't take me. So we went to Longhorn. It's not like no, we went. Wait. That day we went to this place called the Green Turtle. It was it was really good. It was just a bar. It was really good. We had a good time. So listen.
Is it in Charlotte?
No, I was in Virginia. I was back home in Virginia when we went there.
A
Oh
green
yeah.
turtle. I wonder if
Listen, when I go home to VA for Mother's Day weekend, I'm supposed to see him.
So that's really 3 on the roster.
But so here's the thing. So, I have words spoken over my life and things of that nature. So I know there is a call and a cause and a purpose to my life. And I have been told that Mr. Reviews has the letter M in his name. So the Q's first name starts with the letter M. Virginia Bay's last name starts with the letter M. Teacher, no M.
Oh, that's why he holding on. He's trying to fight that M. He's fighting that M hard. Does he have an M anywhere in any of his names?
I don't. Hold on. Because I know his first name. I don't. Let me ask. Let's ask, shall we?
Because what's his middle name? And some of us have 3, 4, 5 middle names. What's his nickname?
What your mama and them call you? Okay. If this man come back and say his middle name starts with the letter M, I'm going to fall out. Do you hear me? We're going to see. It's not too late. No, it's just 10 o'clock. He should be up. Probably doing his lesson plans for the...
You see what they say about Marshall?
Yeah, he got a Twitter saying he disliked black women. Okay, I wasn't trying to date him, so I mean...
Was he saying it, or is it officially his Twitter?
Do we know that it's his Twitter?
Because Jacqueline sounds like
don't go to Google. Marshall from Love is Blind. Not from Paw Patrol, from Love. So I see his Instagram.
Okay, I see his last name. So let me put his last name and then Twitter and see what comes up.
I don't think he would tweet that, especially after all this stuff about people calling each other slurs and all this. I don't think he wants the black women that has been fighting on his behalf to be upset.
Not the only sugar I got goes on those pancakes. Oh no, sir, what does that mean? There's no M. Okay.
There's no M anywhere in any name. Oh, well,
Mm-mm.
it'll be fun until the M steps up.
Very true. Okay.
Marshall has an M. I'm just saying. He's single.
Oh God. First of all,
I know he got to be tired of being out in that cold of Seattle, because I would be. Let's see what else is going on. Were you surprised that Nick Cannon got to naming all of his kids and forgot one?
no. I had 4 kids, and sometimes I forget their names. So I know if you there's an M in Mister.
Well, it is, and the teachers do call him Mister. They do call him Mister, whatever his last name is. So it is an M in that. Which really mean the prophecy could mean your man is just coming. They don't know who it is.
Oh, good.
You can't disagree with that. Then everybody on the social media was upset that the one child he forgot was the black one.
They're all black.
No, the baby mama was upset. Well, the one
First
that
of all,
is
they're all black because he's black.
well,
So
the
what the fuck
one
makes
that's
you
got the
talking
black mama. She was the one upset.
That's not the only black black girl he got pregnant. So what the fuck again?
I thought it was.
Mm-mm. Just because he likes a high yellow variety of black doesn't mean them broads ain't black.
Okay. Well, she was upset that he
Of
forgot
course.
her baby.
Because she only has to remember one kid's name, her own. When you have 12 of these motherfuckers running around, you gonna forget a name every once and again. I said I have 4 children, and sometimes I could be looking at the child. Child, what is your name? And I'm the one that named you. I was the one that held you in my body for 9 months and pushed you out, your big bowling ball head. And I forget sometimes. So it's whatever for me. As a parent, that don't faze me. I don't feel no type of way about it. It's normal and it happens.
How about this? I'm looking at my phone.
Oh,
the plus size lady who said she feel like airlines should offer plus size people an extra seat because we need to be comfortable too.
Well, how plus size do you need to be an extra? I ain't
This
never
lady
needed an
is
extra
very
seat.
this lady is very plus size because she took a video of herself and she's
Well, if you spill over into another seat,
no,
then you
not spill over. She covers both seats.
well, then she need to purchase 2 seats then.
She
If she's going to
said-
take up the space of 2 seats, then she needs to like Southwest, you can get a perk where they give you the extra. If you need the extra seat, they'll give it to you.
Ain't nobody just get girl, go to hell. Ain't
But
nobody
she's
doing that.
saying that she feels like they should give
She
you.
can
She
feel
said an
however
extra
she wants. It's
2 or 3 seats. That's what she said. She said we should get an extra 2 or 3 seats because she covers 2, so she probably could use the 3 for the extra room. And she says it's embarrassing to have to ask for extenders.
not for me. Hey, baby, can I get? Because none of the seatbelts don't ever fit. Baby, I need a seat. I need a. Can I? Well, as soon as I get on the plane, hi, how are you? Welcome to the flight. I am wonderful. Can I get a seat extender? My seat is such and such and such and such. And they'll be like, sure. Sometimes they'll hand it to me right then. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, I'll bring it to you as soon as I can get to. Not a problem, beloved. I'll be waiting. What I'm embarrassed about now. My thing, I do have a habit of not giving the extender back at the end of the flight.
That's what I do. I have my personal one. I ain't never gave it back. And I roll it up at the end of my flight and put it right back in my little bag. It's in my travel
Are you
bag.
saying you thieved an extender?
Is that called stealing? Because I feel like I'm borrowing it because I'm always on Southwest. Eventually, when I lose enough weight, I'm gonna give it back.
Okay, so you just holding on to it for
I'm
that.
holding on to it. I'm helping them out. They trying to be mortified of me no extender. I'm helping them out. They trying to get everybody to get their
I'll buy me a seatbelt extender. My next flight is at the end of next month. Maybe
Just keep the one you get, Abby. They got a million of them.
Just my luck. They be trying to tackle me down, trying to get out the plane. The damn seatbelt extender.
Well, you know what I tell them now? I'm like, well, you didn't give me this one. This one mine. I came on the flight with this. You're going to have to go back a whole bunch of years to figure out which flight I stole it from or borrowed it from. Mm-hmm.
I cannot.
It's going to take you a minute. But that's it, Abby. I'm about to go eat my little bit of food.
I'm going to bed. That's it. You
got an hour on
my
me.
electric blanket is turned up to 4. It's been warming the area. I'm finna take these socks off and get in, and possibly this hair.
Go ahead and take it off, get comfortable, go to sleep.
Listen, sure am. It's been a long day. Our system was down from 9:30 till 5:30 today. So I had about an hour that I could actually do work. So when
that sounds like a good day to me.
It was a good day. It was a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw the Q today. It gave we had a whole dissertation about children's entitlement and how parents raising their children. We had a whole conversation because that's what we do. We sit down and we have whole long drawn out conversations.
I know y'all talked about that student and the substitute teacher.
We did because I'd have meet. I would have been the teacher because who the hell are you talking to?
I don't know why they expect these teachers to get beat up on. Like we just supposed to let children beat us up. We can't even restrain them and protect ourselves. That's why they quitting every day. Pretty soon, these teachers gonna be these students gonna be teaching themselves, or they gonna make everybody homeschool.
First of all, those grandchildren of mine are being raised like they were raised, which means that you don't go into them white people's school acting the ass. Now, if they do something to you and they're in the wrong, like you can use like calling us as a threat, and the kid's gonna get some act right. But if you in the wrong and be like, oh, I'm gonna call your mama, they be like, her number. No, call my mama. Her number is. Because I'm gonna come flip that whole school over, fooling down behind my grand. I sure will, absolutely will. But if they are in the wrong, and we are not the type of family that believes, oh, little Jimmy don't never do nothing wrong. It's always you people messing with him. Leave him alone. He didn't do nothing. No, because children are children, and they may have done it. They very may well have gotten beside themselves and done something that they should not have.
Mm-hmm. I totally agree because every year my son had a teacher don't like him. I said everybody, so don't nobody like you. I said they probably don't like you because you was in the back of the class sleep. So I definitely understand you can't be believing everything the kids say. Mm-mm.
Very true.
And I always let the teacher know he act up. This my number. Call me because it will get corrected.
let them know.
And we need more of that. Because there's some parents that would have went up there and say, "You don't touch my child phone." Not they shouldn't have had the phone in class.
Right. The rule is for you not. First of all, how old? My kids didn't even get cell phones until they turned 13. That on their 13th birthday, their grandmother purchased them a cell phone little prepaid phone that she paid for. Cause who was finna put them on? Not me. Cause what you need a phone for? But that was their rite of passage. Baby girl tried to get past it at 9. No, ma'am, you gonna have to wait till you 13, just like
I'm
everybody
about to
else.
say, I thought that was a teenager that was fighting a substitute. That wasn't a high school girl.
She was in middle school, I think. I don't care. I would have knocked her head in between the wall and the refrigerator. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn how old she was.
Mm-mm. I don't understand why everybody needs. I need to talk to my mama. I gotta call my mama just in case my mama call. When we grew up perfectly fine, not being able to call our mother if we needed something. The school got their work number and emergency contact. Why do these kids need the urgency of a cell phone in school?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah,
So
we'll see y'all for what's the next show?
the summer house,
The Summer House is
the
the
black
next.
people edition.
Say it again. The Summer House nigga edition. What?
Now I ain't say the N word. I was politically correct. I said the black people edition.
Oh, okay. The Summer House. The black. Okay.
The black folks. Because it's a couple of summer houses, but this is the all black cast. It'll come on in about 3-4 weeks. It's a Sunday night show. Are we still gonna do Wednesdays? Is that our review day?
Yeah. If that's good for you, that's good for me. That's
Well, I
good.
know you be having rehearsal and stuff.
My rehearsals are always on Tuesday.
Oh, what about Monday? Because I've been and forgot the show. I don't take notes.
Mondays I have class on second and fourth Mondays.
No, well, Wednesday it is.
I have ministerial class on second and fourth Mondays. So
Wednesday it is.
Wednesdays gotta be. Unless we could do.
It come on too late to do Sunday because it's after Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I don't even know what time that comes on.
7 or 8.
Oh, you want me to lie? I don't watch. I don't watch it, so I don't know.
I'll tell you the truth. I don't like reviewing the same day of the show because I like to fast forward. So I need my DVR to record the episode so I could fast forward the
I'm glad
beat.
you said that. It's called Summer House. Let me go and put it on my DVR.
Yes, the Summer House, the Black People edition.
I'm sure if I put, I'm not fooling with you. I am trying to render my review for Brother Husband right now. It's been taking all day.
That's why I don't do pre-recorded. Everything I say is live. So
Oh no, I gotta, cause when I do reviews like for shows like that, I do it as I'm watching the show.
oh,
So I'll watch and then I'll pause and talk about what happened.
so you got to add it all
Because
together.
I don't have the wherewithal to or the emotional bandwidth to be doing
Notes.
So it says a new episode. Come on.
Is it May 7th?
It said April 24th. Maybe that's the white people.
What day is April 24th? Because I could have swore it said it came on right after
Martha's Vineyard.
Yes.
Okay, that's why it's a different one. It says new Monday, April 24th. It come on Mondays. Oh, a sneak peek comes on Monday.
Oh. Well, I don't want to watch the sneak peek because
sneak peek is probably the first episode.
Yeah, I want to wait because then I'm not gonna watch it twice. So I'm just gonna wait for the original episode. Because they already showed a sneak peek of Bell Collective. That'll be back in May. It didn't say May what, but it said May.
I love the Bell Collective.
I like
Latrice and her husband. They tickle me. And
Latrice
she's like, I have daddy issues, and so what? Because he's my daddy, and that's just what it is. Tickles me every single damn time.
Who the other one you like? You said Latrice and who?
And her husband, Daddy.
Oh,
yeah. They tickle me. They tickle me. And that Marie need Jesus. I just want her to listen. And the other one, Letitia. If she don't get little Boosie away from her.
Well, I already told you what happened.
Listen, he must have unicorns and rainbows coming out of his dick because ain't no damn way. Ain't no way.
She said as soon as the show went off, he went back to doing what he was doing on Instagram.
Absolutely. Because he didn't mean none of that shit he said to begin with. She ought to fight that. Okay.
She want her family.
I guess that's a good man, Savannah. I guess. I don't think he's just going to
shut up, Angie, because I'm going to say she ain't working, but I guess she getting her Carlos King check.
Who?
Tisha. Because anybody paying for these?
I don't know what her actual job is.
She hosts empowerment brunches.
I don't know what her actual job is.
Her job was to take care of the baby while he out there on that tugboat. That was her job.
Probably. And the little boy is just as cute as he want to be.
Yes. What do you think about the new girl, Keisha?
I don't remember what she looked like. I don't remember. She's not memorable. Moving on. I don't know. I gotta go back and look. I don't know.
She the one who was complaining that her plate was dirty all last season.
Oh, girl, go to hell. Nobody has time for that. Going back to New York with your husband. He don't want to be down there no way.
He does not want to be in Mississippi, period.
At all. First of all, is the mayor still that fine man from the first season? That's my question.
We haven't seen the mayor in a minute.
I need to see where is the mayor and what is he? Damn, all of that shit they talk about. Where is the mayor and what he got going on? And Tambra break up with Slick or Slide or whatever that other woman been calling him for the last 6 years. She been boinking him. Let that man go. You want to have a baby so bad.
What was his name?
Slick, Slide, Slip. I don't know. Slytherin. I don't know. He's not the answer.
It's one more. So Gucci and JJ. I like JJ just because I liked him from not Dance Moms, but Bring It.
Yeah, right.
He's funny.
First of all, your name is So Gucci. And you's a grown ass woman. Like, I don't, what's happening here? Daughter?
It's So Gucci and you trying to sell people real estate.
Right, not even Gucci purses. Like, it's not like you even work for Gucci. Like, daughter, what is happening? What the cross-contamination is happening with you, beloved?
I didn't even see her wear any Gucci, but leave that there. Okay. We don't know how to turn the live off because we get stuck. So,
we're gonna go now.
Yeah.
We love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with us.
Thank y'all for watching. It it was a season. It wasn't a great season, but that was Love is Blind season 4.
Cheers to Brett and Tiffany
The only ones.
and Liz and Bliss and Zach. Oh
I
my
do like
God.
Bliss and Zach now. I like them now. And good luck to everybody else in their future endeavors with love.
I
And
hope that Chelsea and Kwame make it to their wedding in Ghana.
we hope they can have a wedding with the mother present.
Amen. Until then,
Until DC, we'll see you for the Black people at the summer house.
I'm done. Goodbye, y'all.
Bye. Boy.
Not the Black people at the summer house, Jesus.